Have you ever had this green stuff appear on the inside of your vase? Well, that's algae, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to take care of. And clean these dusty leaves while I'm at it. I love how LECA looks in a clear vase, but exposure to light can lead to algae growth, and algae growth can lead to root rot. Luckily, the algae tends to cling to the sides of the vase rather than coating the LECA. If you don't want to wash your vases often, I'd recommend using a darker glass or an opaque one. I try to get as much LECA off the roots as possible, and this is also a good time to examine the roots. These roots are looking really good, but the red flags I'm looking for are black, slimy roots that easily break off as you touch them. Some people like to boil their LECA or soak it in water with a little bleach. I'm not trying to do all that, so I'm just going to use some Dawn dish soap and hot water. I also want to point out that this process is not to be confused with cleaning brand new LECA, because LECA fresh out of the bag is extremely dusty. That should either be washed outside or over something that catches the water like a bucket, just to keep the clay residue from going down the drain. Some other factors that can encourage algae growth are excessive nutrients and warmer temperatures. Algae can also grow on top of soil, and I've experienced it a lot when using these hydroponic sponges because they're always moist and I usually have them in full sun. This is called the crack key growing method, and these blackout sleeves work great for keeping the jar algae free. Now I'm just spraying off the dusty leaves. This part is totally optional, but if you want to trim the plant roots, now is the time to do it. Doing this just allows me to put the plant back in the same vase while providing room for the roots to grow. Another reason why it's important to remove algae is because it consumes oxygen and nutrients that could be going to the plant. Tap water is a little harsh for lucky bamboo, so I always use distilled water, and on occasion I add a couple drops of liquid plant food. I've read that bamboo doesn't need the added nutrients, so I'm not sure if that's necessary or not. If you know, let me know in the comments. Here it is looking all nice and clean. It's said that these plants are supposed to bring good luck and prosperity, but I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Let me know in the comments.